excited about this wedding. I put my life on hold for 2.5 years. And now that you gave me this ring, what are we waiting for? Like
Sense. Sense. Sense is what you're waiting for. Because y'all ain't got none.
Oh, man, what is you still mad for when she had?
Well, Quaylon, that's a great question. It's time for love after lockup, baby. Check out my Instagram. Quaylon and Shavel. Things got real rocky.
Me and Shavel, we newly engaged, and for the first time since I've been out, I'm happy.
crazy. Like, I still can't believe this.
So now what? What's up?
Why is he saying now what's up? What plans do you have, Quaylon? What did you think? You just pop a ring on a woman's finger and all is forgotten, and hey, maybe there's some women out there that are gullible like that, but yo, the way he says, so what's up? This guy was trying to do some of the tan and Shavel ain't having it.
Take baby steps. And also, like, there needs to be ground rules.
Ground rules, as in?
I don't want you talking to no other females in your DM. Get a new number.
New number.
That's cool. I can do
I
that.
need the passcode to your phone.
We need the passcode.
Now, why you need all this, though?
Because, you know,
Because of the ratchet rule. If there is trust in a relationship, you won't need any of this. But there is none. So, let her do her inspect your gadget rule.
all that happened before, I'm not going for that no more. So it shouldn't even be a problem or issue.
It ain't.
I mean, it shouldn't. But then again, I feel like once you have to ask for it, then it becomes weird. Then it's so evident that the trust is just not there, rather than it just be like, oh, that's your passcode, or just like, oh, let me have your phone and look at this thing, or just if it comes naturally, I think that's nicer than having to ask for your man's passcode and to really be snooping.
And I do feel like, you should get your own room tonight and we can just catch up in the morning before we head back to Kansas City.
Ha! That is a defeated man. That's the look of a defeated man right there.
That's cool.
That's not.
Well, man was getting my swerve on tonight, but
Nope. Deuces.
alright,
Bye.
All right, bye. Love you.
like you too.
This has got to be scripted. You cannot make this stuff up. He walks out and D-Mark walks. Where is D-Mark going?
What you doing here, bro? What you mean I'm doing? She's supposed to be getting away from you now.
What you mean? How
She can't get away from you from here. Why is you worried about it, man?
Because I'm just trying to understand. What you told me last time we had to talk?
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do.
Quaylon is so animated. He's like, oh yeah, what did I tell you? Yeah, right. Yeah. Said that too.
I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna beat it for her. You ain't doing none of that. Hey? Nah, you ain't doing none of that. Oh, man, go holler at my wife then, man. I just popped the question. Pop the question? Yeah. What? That's a word.
That marriage doesn't solve this whole. Marriage doesn't solve anything. You need to be in a really good place before you even get married. Think about getting married. He's now using that to be like, nah. And that was part of his proposal situation where he was like, yeah, run and tell that to all your friends and D-Mark. That other people should never be on your mind in a moment like that. It should be the two of you. Space between you, 0. Just you and that person. But nope, you wanted to make it about a whole bunch of other folk.
So you finna get married? Oh, no, y'all not. Yes,
Not if D-Mark has something to do with it.
not on me, y'all not.
No.
Y'all not about to get married. I ain't gotta get married. Y'all not. I want to get married. That don't mean nothing. We want to get married. A ring or a baby don't plug nobody, man.
Period. Say it and say it louder. Scream it from the mountaintops, D-Mark.
You're happy. Yeah, you think she happy. She ain't happy, man. Don't do that. You're the only one.
That suitcase has seen a lot of things. That suitcase, he's still dragging that suitcase around. That suitcase has seen all of Branson Attraction Park inside of the hotel. Wow.
Don't do that. When they stand up and say, hey, you think these two should be married? I'm going to say, hell no.
here's the thing. That thing, you need to remove that out of your marriage ceremony situation. If anybody objects to these people getting married, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh no. There's so many families in which that line will go wrong. And I do believe that once somebody does object, you have to stop the marriage, because they don't just ask that for no reason. You know, you have to actually stop the marriage, because that means that this is not, you know, people are not approving of your matrimony. So yeah, y'all better leave that part out, because you guys' moms don't like this, D-Mark doesn't like it, and goodness knows who else doesn't like y'all's union.
What you saying on me? One knee? Yeah. Crazy. Romantic way. How do you know how to do
Yeah, he's like, you got on one knee? He's like, yeah, romantic way.
romantic? The romantic way. Never been with a female. How you feel? He was in jail for 12 years.
Oh, this is kind of painful. You've never been with a female, you were in jail for 12 years. Also, it's astonishing that nobody's getting out of their rooms or anything. Like, this is too ratchet. Y'all should have kept this in Kansas City. This is too much.
Life before jail? It was like before jail. You was 17?
I don't know what life he was living before jail. At 17, I don't know how many women he had and how much relationship expertise he had. Well, some people start early. But at that point, your brain is not even developed properly yet. So, yeah, I don't know.
These streets and tap in. Back up, bro. Back up.
Okay, so we saw that. Okay, Quaylon was a little too close, but then D-Mark also kept getting closer. Then now he's like, back up, but you also keep going closer to him. Okay, we're gonna analyze this, because I want to know who cast the first stone.
Back up, bro. Back up. Back up, bro.
So that was a serious push. So D-Mark's one was just like a hey, back off, even though he was like back off, back off. And then Quaylon was like douche.
Back up, bro. Back up. Like real.
Now, yeah, that was serious. D-Mark, you did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. We have it on camera. And both of you are ex-inmates. Both of them. So, yeah, no.
Back up, bro.
Nah, yeah, you better pull up your pants. This is about to get serious. See? The suitcase was trying to protect Quaylon, you know, because the suitcase and Quaylon, they've built a very, very close relationship. You can see the suitcase sitting right there. But then, you know, sometimes you can't protect your friends, and they will do whatever the heck they want to do, even if it's silly, even if it might end them up in prison. So that's a stand-up suitcase right there. At this point, Shavel's like, what's all this commotion? This sounds like two people I know. And here comes security, producers, goodness knows who.
What's up? What's up? What you saying?
And then she goes straight to D-Mark like, yo, you need to... Why D-Mark? Okay, actually, she was right, because D-Mark is the one who was, you know, antagonizing Quaylon. But hey, you don't know who started what, who did what, you know, so you should have checked D-Mark, checked Quaylon, and be like, you guys need to stop making us look like the ratchet black folk over here. Wow, that was stunning. She was angry for real. She says, Maela is here. Yeah, this was really bad to do with the kid around and all that. And it's not necessary, because Shavel is going to do what Shavel wants to do.
Y'all are going for this. Cut all these cameras now.
They will never do that. They will never do. You've signed a contract. They will film every little thing, however dramatic and horrible it gets. Oh, they are here for it. They will film it because it makes for great entertainment.
Little ass boy, I even go in the room because this is not cool.
Also, so she wanted him to stay in another room. So did they already have that other room, or was he now going to find out if there was another room? Because obviously it wasn't planned for him to be there. I also don't really know what his plan was, because then it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Now she pushes him back into her room. So does that mean he's gonna stay with her after all? After acting a whole fool out here on the floor?
All that stuff that happened last night.
We ain't even got a trip out there though. Like that was nothing. Like
that was nothing. That was nothing. Oh, then I'd like to see something.
Men gonna be men.
It happened.
Men will be men. No. Is that what men do?
She made this choice to marry me. Far back, was you still mad for when she had?
Well, Quaylon, that's a great question. I mean, sometimes you guys, sometimes you can't help people. They are attracted to ratchetoo. They are attracted to dysfunction. They are attracted to drama. They love it. They want it. They need it. They live off of it. They breathe off of it. You know, like people like Andrea, she's always inciting one thing or another. She's always bringing up stuff. She's always doing crazy things, removing family pictures off of the wall. Just bringing drama, stirring up drama into mundane things that are happening in life. And Shavel seems to like it too, because you know you have a whole cousin who doesn't like this guy. You know you have this guy. And you are the one that needs to mediate because you love both of them. You're the only one that loves both of them. So you need to mediate. You need to be like, hey, this is really who I'm going to be with. And then stand in that. Because from what I learned, and later on D-Mark will allude to that, the whole trip from Kansas City to Branson, this woman was talking. They were both talking about Quaylon. And just discussing the whole situation. I bet they were like, and he ain't good for nothing. And I don't need him in my life. And I'm good. Me and Maila, we gonna kick it. We gonna live our best life. And D-Mark would be like, didn't I tell you so? And then now she sees him and like all of a sudden it changes. Women, we need to keep our minds sharp. What is it that you want to do? If he came on a white horse today, would I take him or no? Be honest with yourself so that you can be honest to other people around you. Because right now D-Mark is wasting all his energy talking all this talk. And for what? You're gonna take him back regardless.
You're kidding me, right?
No, when we won't.
You're kidding me, right? This is what I said in the last video about these people. So he's really gonna sit in the same car with them. This is embarrassing.
We just talked this.
I understand it. But at the end of the day, I'm just doing what makes me happy and what's best for me.
If she thinks she's happy, D-Mark, fall back. Leave it. She'll find out on her own. She'll find out on her own that this was not a good decision. Just leave her.
I don't want the bullshit. You understand? Because we got Maila in the car.
It's about to be a weird trip.
So I need y'all to like shake it out in front of Maila. So she can know that Uncle D-Mark and Daddy is okay.
I still don't like her.
That's understandable. Maila.
Wow. Look at this. Look at this by fire, by force walk.
Baby.
This is the walk of shame right here.
Guess what? Uncle D-Mark and Daddy want to show you something. That was my name.
Is it by force? This is crazy. You guys, you better just make up and act civil around this kid because this is too much. Maila, she's no dummy. Okay? Let me tell you something about Maila. She's no dummy. And she's not a little baby. Don't tell her she's a little baby because she's not a little baby. Okay? And she's no dummy. She sees all this fake rule going on. She knows that this is nothing. That this doesn't mean anything.
You heard what she said. It was not nice. You did this.
Just did this. That's not good enough.
You heard what she said.
I mean, I'm gonna let her ride this little wave that she got with him right now. One thing about a wave, it don't last long.
Is he a poet? He said so many things that are so cool. He said one thing about, I'm gonna ride this wave while it lasts. One thing about a wave, it don't last long. It's true. But one thing about a wave is it doesn't stand on its own. You wave that wave, here comes another wave, then there's another wave, then there's another wave, then there's another wave, and you just be riding all the waves until you get to shore. And shore is happiness, stability, everybody happy. Yes, that is what should be your goal. And if you butting in and giving her some sort of advice is going to be too much, it's going to bring too much drama, maybe you need to fall back for real. Let Shavel figure all this out on her own. She's had a man before, had a kid with him. Now she's with Quaylon. I mean, she's experienced enough to know what these dudes are like. She's grown. Leave her alone. Let her figure it out. At this point, you have said it all. You've said anything and everything, all the advice you can give together with her mom and everything. You guys have tried. You've tried. It didn't work. Whatever. It didn't work. What are you going to do? Keep giving yourself stress for no reason? Why?
Daddy's gonna be around for a long, long time.
D-Mark. D-Mark is so funny. That is gonna be around for a long, long time. D-Mark is like, okay.
I'm excited about this wedding. I put my life on hold for 2.5 years. And now that you gave me this ring, what are we waiting for? Like,
sense is what you're waiting for, because y'all ain't got none. D-Mark has had it, and so have I. If you're not already part of this family, make sure you hit thumbs up, and that subscribe button. Comment because I really want to know what you think. Like because you obviously like this video, and hit the notification bell. Watch it. I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Daily videos up in here. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start. Oh, what? Living it right. God bless.